Good evening, Coach Pete here from SoCal Travel Ball. I am just streaming over here at a baseball field underneath the lights. It's good lighting, so I don't need to have any kind of lighting. If I'm at the park, everything's good. What time is it? Friday night. Um, um, I wanted to put a message out there. Tony Miranda checking in. What's up, Tony? Tony Miranda. That's the man right there. Caught the final out for Cal State Fullerton in the 1995 World Series. I've known Tony Miranda already for like 2 years. I didn't even know he made the last out in that World Series because I didn't have cable back then. I was in college. I was at UCLA actually, and I wasn't watching cable. I didn't have cable at UCLA, so I missed that World Series. What's up, Tony? Talking about you, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna imitate Tony Miranda on that last out. Where am I? I'm actually in left field. I'm in left field. Hold on, look at this. I'm in left field. Here we go. I'm gonna mimic Tony Miranda on the last out of the College World Series for Cal State. They're gonna think I'm crazy right here, but I'm actually in left field. Look at that. Fly ball to left field. Miranda gets under the ball. Boom. Ah, they make the last out. There you go, Tony. That was for you, man. Yeah. Hey, what up? What up, Tony? Where you at? Are you still at Apollo Park or what? Let me know. Oh, you know what'll be cool? If we do a little, you could actually communicate with me. I think you just have to, let me see if I can invite you. Go live with Tony Miranda. Hey, there he is.
What's up?
Woo, the one and only right there, Tony Miranda. That was sweet right there, man.
Everyone, yeah.
Legend, right? That's stuff of legends right there, man. And you know what's crazy? I know you for like 2 years, and I didn't even know that was you who made the last out. I was watching that documentary on Auggie Garrido, and I said, Miranda. I was like, go back. Oh, damn, that's Tony. I was like, that's cool, man.
That was a special time in my life, man. I just, having a dream come true is special.
Yeah.
And what I want to tell the so-called travel ball family is, hey, parents, dreams come true, but it's not easy. It's not going to happen easy. Everybody can't be a first-round draft pick. It's not going to happen that way. Everybody's not going to get a full scholarship. Like I didn't get a full ride at Fullerton. I walked on to Fullerton. Okay, I turned down scholarships to go to Cal State Fullerton because I wanted to be the best. So at that time, they didn't have no more money. So I was like, "Are you going to give me a chance to play?" And they said yes. So I paid to go to Cal State Fullerton because I understood what Cal State Fullerton meant and what it can do for me. So I bet on myself and I walked on. So you don't have to on scholarship to make it. The goal is for you to understand what program you're at, understand what they want from you, and your job is to try to go give them that. So that's the secret, okay? It's not what you want. It's not going to happen that way. You're going to have to follow the program's philosophy. And if you can't follow the program's philosophy, it's not going to work. So, I want to just tell everyone, keep practicing, keep working out, keep grinding. But at the same time, understand, everybody's not going to make it to the big leagues. I didn't make it to the big leagues. Okay? Everybody's not going to make it. Okay? It's about the journey. What do you do in the journey to get there? And in your journey to get there, other doors are going to open that you had no idea about. I never thought in a million years I'll be in Downey doing baseball in Downey. And that's where I'm at now. And it's beautiful. Okay, you never know where life is going to take you. Just do the right things, and life will take you certain places. So that's my message, man. Pete, thank you for, like I said, what you're doing is awesome. You're getting the word out there. You're getting a place. You have a place where people can conversate, get information to get better. That's the most important thing right now. Getting information to get better. If you're not trying to get better, then you're just doing this for fun, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't get mad when a coach sits you down when you're playing just for fun, okay? Because there's too many players out there that are playing to go somewhere. So understand the difference of the two. And parents, one of my biggest pet peeves is that you're not allowing your kids to fail. You are trying to protect them from falling down, and you can't. They're going to have to fall down, and they're going to have to pick themselves up. Just like they were when they were 1 year old trying to learn how to walk, and when you walked away from them and they took a couple steps and fell down, that's what's going to happen. They got to fall down, and they got to figure out how to get back up. So please, parents, work on that, okay? This new generation of college sports, professional sports, even high school sports, these head coaches do not have the time to develop anymore, okay? So your job is to find good instructors to help you prepare to get better. But you got to be careful with these personal instructors, because these personal instructors may not have the same idea that your coach has. So therefore, you're going to be caught in a rock and a hard place. So what I instruct and tell kids to do is, hey, whatever your coach is teaching you, you better practice it. And whatever someone has taught you that works, you better practice that too. But you're going to have to practice that on your own if a coach is trying to teach you something new. It's not gonna feel comfortable at first, but you're gonna have to go through it, because that's what that coach wants to see. So that's what we see right now is players and parents are saying, hey, that's not me, that's not gonna work for me, and then giving up on what a coach is trying to teach you, and you don't try it. So what does that tell a coach? You're not coachable. Okay? So if you're not coachable, good coaches don't want you on their team. Okay? So, hey, there's a lot of things that every student athlete needs to get better at. Stop going to practice just to hang out. That's my next message. Okay? Yeah. My next message is every coach tells players what they need to get better at. And if you don't want to listen to the coach and work on it, then you're going to fall behind. You're going to fall behind. Yeah. So we have to do a better job of listening to what the coach is asking you. And then you must do a better job of trying to go get the information, or have somebody show you it the right way so that you can develop. Man, so hey, thank you for putting me on here live, because I was.
You know what, Tony, real quick, because there's a bunch of people that joined us right now that weren't here before. But those of you who don't know, this is Tony Miranda. He runs the Tony Miranda Academy in the city of Downey. He's a great coach. He's got a great program going on over there. I actually worked with him coming out of COVID from, was it July 2021 through December 2021. I helped out the 7 and 8 year olds. You know, I had a little space in right field. I worked them out, spend a lot of time. I got to see him working with kids at different divisions. And for those of you who don't know, I'm going to get a chance to save this video and post it. I started this video because Tony was one of the first three to chime in, and I mimicked him from when he made the final out for Cal State Fullerton in the College World Series. I was watching a video of Auggie Garrido documentary, and they were talking about the 1995 team as one of the best teams ever in college baseball. And then there he goes, a fly ball to left field for the final out. Tony Miranda underneath the ball makes the catch. So I started the video, mimicking him, making the catch and celebrating. And then I said, oh, you know what? Let me see if I could get Tony on here. But Tony, speak
let me tell you
on that
story before I go. That last out. Let me tell you how God is good and how everything is with baseball if you really eat, breathe, and live this. Okay? My Cal State Fullerton team, we were super confident. Like, we already knew we were going to win. That wasn't the issue. Okay? That's how confident we were. Well, for me, the night before, I'm like, oh, man. The last out, where does the camera go to after the last out is made? To the rock pile, right? So I'm from Linwood, California, in inner city.
Linwood in the house.
Linwood for life, okay? I'm a Linwoodite, okay? So my goal was I wanted to show the world, and especially Linwood, that a guy that can be in a place like this, okay? So the night before, I was like, oh, man, nobody's going to see me from Linwood in the rock pile. That was my last thoughts on June 9th, 1995, the Friday night, because the next day is June 10th. Well, I go to sleep, and that night, I have a dream that I cut the last out because, like I said, my last thing was nobody from Linwood is going to see me in the rock pile, right? So what was the next best thing? I dreamt I caught the last out, so that meant all eyes on me. Tony Miranda from Linwood, California, okay? And it happened. That's why if you go back and you watch the video again, exactly when the balls hit to me, you see me, as soon as the balls hit, I don't look like a regular outfield. I'm celebrating already because I'm like, oh my God, my dream is coming true again. I'm gonna win a national title and I'm gonna catch the last out so that everybody has to see me squeeze the ball in my glove. Like it was a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale. So like understand this, parents and kids. If you got a dream, you got to bet on yourself. You got to go after it. You got to go after it. I had coaches in my own high school tell me I wasn't going to make it. Okay, so understand that. Don't believe what people tell you. Work your ass off. Okay, work your ass off. But Pete, man, thank you very much, man. Like, I was just turning the tune on real quick. I saw like, oh, I got to see what Pete's talking about. Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. Pete and I are going to be doing some more stuff at Apollo Park in the city of Downey. So stay tuned for that, all right? Stay tuned for that, especially in Sandlot games. So start calling Pete. Tell him you want Sandlot game at Apollo so we can hook that up. All right, folks? Let's go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You heard it there. Yeah, check this out. Interesting stuff. How you said you're a kid from Linwood and you never thought you were going to be in Downey. And here I am, a kid from Maywood, from the woods also. And I'm in Downey as well, running baseball camps and programs and stuff. But, it's life's a trip, man. But
good. God is good. Like we got to stay positive. We got to keep getting this next generation to understand what it's going to take to be a success. Okay, that's what it's about. How to become a successful person, human being in today's society.
Yeah, man, for sure. What's the one memory, a good and a bad, that you remember playing under Auggie Garrido? Because, mind you, Auggie Garrido, I look up to big time. Like, for example, just like little clips that I've seen here and there. And I knew you played in Fullerton, but I never made the connection about you playing for Auggie, so I never asked you before. But mind you guys, I spoke to Tony about this a while back on the phone, but it's good that, you know, he gets to share some of these stories with you guys, because this is stuff, I mean, this is like legendary stuff for me, you know. But what's the one positive and maybe like a one negative that you remember playing for Auggie?
Well, okay, well, the positives. There's more than one positives, and there's more than one positives is because Augie knew how to get the best out of each and every player, even if with all our different personalities. He knew how to put all that together and make it one. Okay. The negative side of I say about Augie is, man, if you wasn't ready, if you didn't come ready, oh, you in trouble. No way, Jose. No. Listen, our practices were harder than most of our games. Okay? Our practices were harder than most of our games. Okay? Because that's how much we competed against each other at Cal State Fullerton. Okay? So that's my number one. It's if you wasn't coming to play, oh, he's not gonna like you at all. At all.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that gives me some memories of John Wooden, because that was his. He used to say, you know, the championships are won at practice. Bottom line, you know, so you go hard at practice so that when you get to the game, you can do it with your eyes closed. You know, you can execute the plays or the play calls, etc.
I didn't understand that. We are considered number one team to ever win a national title, College One, Division One baseball, and we had a remarkable record. We were 57-9. Our last loss was like April 22nd, and we won the championship on June 10th on my mom's birthday. Last loss was April 22nd. We didn't lose no more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
you're coming up on an anniversary then tomorrow, then, huh? It's the perfect time to make this phone call.
Yeah, you know, it's I get goosebumps. You know, I want to congratulate the Oklahoma Sooners, the women's champions. Oh my God, they are incredible. They are incredible. College sports is great right now. It's so much parity. Like it's so much. It's so good. Like it's so good right now. I'm just so excited. I'm so happy for all the student athletes now that are competing now. You know, so that's the dream. You gotta see, in college you get to live your dream, and in minor league baseball you're living your dream. You gotta get to your dream. How can you get to your dream? That's what I'm asking you guys. Can you do it? Being realistic. Okay, you can't just say it. I'm gonna play in the big leagues. I'm gonna get D1 scholarship. It's not gonna happen. You gotta put in the work.
One of my favorite quotes is, "I think, therefore I am." It's very simple, but it's very powerful, because if you can see it, kind of like the way you did in your dream, if you can visualize it, you can make it happen. And I'm a big believer in that. You know, you sort of attract the right energy. You sort of like become a magnet if you think about it.
Absolutely.
You know, enough.
Absolutely.
I think, therefore I am. Love that quote.
Absolutely. You know, it's whatever players, whatever you have to do to figure it out to get your mind right and stay focused, pitch to pitch, inning to inning, game to game. That's what you got to figure out. Okay, the game is pitch by pitch, inning by inning. Okay, that's how games are won. And if you can roll them up and keep them going, it's hard to be beat.
Yeah.
It's hard to be beat.
Yeah, man. Hey, Tony. Well, it was great chatting with you, man. They already turned the lights off on me right here at the park. And Avi, what's up, man? That's me. Avi, say what's up to Tony Miranda.
What's up, Tony?
That's Avi right there.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. I got you right here. There you go. I was chatting it up with Avi yesterday. I was training a student right here. Came over, we were chit-chatting. Yeah, I'm about to head out. You're not closing the gate, are you?
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, this is me right here, though. All right. Yeah, they're turning out the lights and everything and clearing out the park.
All right. It's so-called
yeah, man, it's good talking to you, man.
Yeah, so-called travel ball. Come on, family. Look, keep working, guys. Keep working. You can do it. Keep working, baby.
You heard it here. You heard it here from Tony, guys. All right, Tony, I'm checking out. I'll see you, man. Good talking to you.
Guys, all right.